talking with forensic anthropologists across the world to determine exactly which bones are still unaccounted for. And again, she's using Splash the otter.
An otter named Splash. Splash is an Asian small-clawed otter who is trained to detect human remains underwater.
Anyway, all right, so this one's fucked up, and it's like I said, a scavenger hunt. So imagine this, okay? Just put yourself in this situation. Your mom, who isn't the mayor, just your mom, is murdered and dumped in a drainage ditch. Okay,
that's terrible. Okay,
pretty horrible to think about, right?
That's
won't stay there too long. But that's what happened to one Florida woman back in February of 2024. Here she is. This is Jamie Lynn Donovan MacDonald, who was killed when she was 62 years old by these two pieces of shit. There's the lady, there's the dude. Then they quickly took her ATM card. They were captured on surveillance video trying to cash in her ATM card. They also they also killed another person along with her. Anyway, that's her daughter there with her. Hope. Yeah, the pieces of shit.
She weighs like 90 pounds, and the two of them combined were like 550.
Yeah,
was it two elderly people they killed, or was it another?
They didn't give too much. They didn't give too much details on the second person. But the mom got like prescribed some kind of painkillers, and she got mixed up with some bad people. She wasn't like on top of her game. The mom wasn't. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah,
she was like selling her.
No, but she ran. She of course you don't. But she got involved with some bad people, and she ended up murdered.
She's got a little bit of the meth mouth now.
She does. She's that's Jamie Lynn, R.I.P. And that's Hope Yates MacDonald hugging her daughter, and she's obviously distraught after finding out what happened to her poor mom. Hope lives in Kentucky. She has a plan that she's been doing for the last year and a half to give her mother a proper burial eventually and bring her back to Kentucky whole. Okay, but before she does that, she needs to complete this scavenger hunt that I'm telling you guys about, the worst scavenger hunt I've ever heard of. And that scavenger hunt, which Hope has already spent over $15,000 on, it's kind of scavenger hunt no one should ever go on, and that's the hunt for your own mother's bones. Okay.
Yeah. In the
ditch.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. So
she's got to find the right ditch.
Well, no, she knows the ditch. In fact, she visited the ditch, and she put this picture. It's a plaque with a Diet Coke and some I don't know if you can see it, but there's some Virginia Slims on there as well somewhere. So
classic Diet Coke and cigarettes is classic.
Yeah. So talking to the Daily Mail, Hope, who's a radiology student from Elizabethtown, said, "Last year and a half of my life has revolved around recovering my mom, a.k.a. hunting for her mom's bones and putting them back together like she's a T-Rex." Now, Hope is scouring the waterways around where her mother was found and working with forensic...
We got a humorous bone. We got
femur. She's like a paleontologist.
I mean, it would be easy to see how far you'd made it if you just put it up on a rack like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that's what she's doing, if she's got her mom on a rack somewhere, but...
she's probably just going to put her in a box, Put her...
Well, it's fucked up because...
Box her up.
It all started when Hope first visited the site where her mom and another victim were found. And when she visited the site where her mom's body was found to leave flowers and the Diet Coke I showed you, she said, "I saw bones at the bottom in the middle of the water. I accidentally discovered the first missing bone of my mother's. We didn't know she was missing any bones. And medical teams returned to the scene, but Hope said they struggled."
What?
So what happened is that her body was so decomposed. It took like 6 weeks to find these bodies, and her the tiny bones in her hands
would slip out of her body,
got washed away into the water, and so
the bones are on the side of the road, spread out.
Like a skin suit.
They're the little bones that are in your wrist and your hands and your fingers. Yes. They got washed away into this nearby water, and so she found one, and that's what
not big bones.
Yeah, she was decomposed from the wrist down, and the moving water washed away some of these tiny little bones.
You lose a couple of wrist bones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not in her situation, but I don't think. I mean, at some point you just got to be like, I think I found all the wrist bones.
Well, I mean, some of these wrist bones are going to go to be in the rivers that Jamie Lynn loved when she was sipping her Diet Cokes and smoking her Virginia Slims and looking out over the water, and just take out it like that.
Yeah.
A couple of wrists, just one or two.
Yeah.
Well, she's not going to give up till she finds every little bone.
All right.
Who's helping her make
Why?
sure that she found every little bone. That seems like you should
You want to
probably
know
pay someone to do that.
what's crazy is
Probably costs
that,
a lot of money to get someone on retainer for that
well,
for a while.
eventually the rescue team was like, "Look, lady, we got about 99.9% of your mom.
Right.
Right.
We can't spend any more money on this."
Exactly.
So
This is
she
a tiny bone.
she has acquired the help of Splash the otter.
Why? Okay, she got an otter. Interesting. Why didn't they just give her a fake bone? It's got to be like the size of a Lego at this point.
No, she's checking him. She's checking him. She's verifying him. Yeah, yeah. So I didn't know this, but otters, police use
we
otters.
almost had you, Hope. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's from another one.
We thought
We're doing it for your own good, Hope.
No, dude, she's
Never
talking
gonna
to
find
people.
those bones.
She is literally talking with forensic anthropologists across the world to determine exactly which bones are still unaccounted for. And again, she's using Splash the otter. And
When are
otters
they gonna bury this lady?
never,
or
because
cremate
they're never
her?
going to find all of her bones.
Where is she?
Here's Splash in action. Did you guys know that they use otters to find dead bodies in water? I didn't know this.
That makes sense.
Yeah, here's a news clip of Splash in action.
Splash is looking for the bone.
I was a little skeptical when I first heard, and then unpacking the science behind it was just kind of like, wow, this might actually work.
The science? An otter named Splash. Splash is an Asian small-clawed otter who is trained to detect human remains underwater. He releases air bubbles that capture and carry scents to the surface, allowing him to pinpoint areas of interest for divers and investigators. It's about going back to those basics for the animals, doing what they do best, detect things in the environment, and has hit.
Like sea beagles. Seagulls.
This is another dead body that they're trying to find using Splash. But
Did Splash find the bone, the missing bone in this case?
she's found. So listen to this.
What are the odds Splash swallows one of those little fuckers?
Well,
Pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Hi.
so she's found 15 bones so far in the year and a half she's been searching for her dead mom's
that.
bones.
Are they
She
DNA
believes-
testing it to make sure they're her mom?
Yeah, yeah.
and not
She-
some other
right. Splash
Yes.
could just be finding bones of dead people,
or
random
just
dead.
animals, anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So she believes 10 or 12 are still missing, including finger bones, phalanges, wrist bones, carpals, and metacarpals. And again, she's reaching out to forensics people to be like, is this my mom's second phalange? Is this my mom's third
And again,
metacarpal?
Why does 20% of a hand matter?
It's
Well, it mattered to Hope.
because she's traumatized and she's
You can't
insane.
Can't go to the afterlife or whatever without your wrist bones. Well,
That's not true.
I don't think so either. But
People are going to go in there all the time with missing bones.
yeah,
Yeah.
most
She hasn't
people.
she hasn't found any bones since October. But again, she spent
been a while,
$15,000 and she
Since
created
October,
Yeah, since October.
and she's got 12 to go.
She's got a few more to
This is
go.
gonna take a fucking decade.
Yeah, someone needs to rescue Hope.
They're never going to find all the bones.
But she does have a GoFundMe set up, so you can donate. So far, it only had $180. But
Well, what do
guys,
you get out
This
of
is
that?
the stupidest thing to donate to.
I
there some
donated
kind of
$10
update?
in our name, as you can see. Hard
did you
fact.
really?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just
Thank
to feed Splash a meal or two, you know.
Yeah, give
I mean,
Splash a couple of French
People
fries.
are getting bombed
Yeah.
in like 16 countries right now. I'm not fucking spending a
Well-
dime on her wrist bones.
Well,
Mark,
Mark,
who's to donate to right now?
Yeah.
can you put a price on Hope?
You get it. It's your name's on there, free of charge, and thanks
For
for
her own good, she needs to stop this nonsense.
Yeah, yeah. No, she says she's not going to stop. She said the grief hits and speeds. It's
Does she
crippling
have
and
a husband?
overwhelming.
Is he just like fucking like what the fuck? Fuck.
Yeah.
This is gonna go on forever.
Yeah.
Wait, she says what about it? The grief. She says what about the grief?
She's so traumatized that she's using an otter 1,000 miles away to
Yeah,
hunt
she's
for her
lost
mom's
her
bones.
mind.
She's lost her mind.
She's lost her fucking mind.
Yeah, she's lost her mind. But she said she can't leave her abandoned.
She's gonna
whatever that
kill
means.
some otters over this.
Yeah.
Work them to death. Yeah.
So remember, when you're out there bitching about pretty much anything at all, you could be in Florida in some scuba gear with an otter searching for your dead mom's
What do
wrist
we think?
bones.
What do you think Splash Bill's an hour? Yeah. She's running up a tab, man. Splash's handler's bill, that's for sure.
Yeah. Splash he's in high demand.
The experts that are like, oh yeah, she's missing at least 10 to 12. They're gonna run her dry. She could
Don't
be
tell me.
0.
Do you think she's renting Splash?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is. Absolutely. Yeah, and she's taking Splash away from whole bodies are still missing.
Oh God, yeah, this is terrible. I mean, I feel horrible for him.
Of course, it's just it's the craziest thing I've ever heard. There's some woman in Florida searching for her mom's fucking finger bones.
Well, you're dangerously close to showing your ass crack there, apparently. Well,
did I?
Almost. I didn't notice.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Shit. Almost got a show there, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, in not related at all to that last story, but I'd say it's a great thing that this episode is sponsored by BetterHelp, right?